What is up with it? Today we are going to be watching a little bit more of Noel piloting Shanks. I wanted to bring you guys some high level Shanks gameplay. I know many of you have been eyeing Shanks. You're taking Shanks to either Pasadena or Virginia this weekend. I'm not exactly sure when this video is coming out. Maybe those have already happened, or maybe you're eyeing Peoria the following weekend. But shout outs to Noel. He is free. He has been unbanned. Huge congratulations to him. If you want to watch any more of his gameplay, I highly recommend it. If you are looking to learn Shanks, you can find him at Dobiji on Twitch and Twitter. And this is going to be a high-ranked game of him playing versus Red Green Smoker. Both of these players, I believe, are in the top 10 of ladder, and we're going to go ahead and choose to go first as the Shanks. We're going to go ahead and have a 10-drop Shanks. With the rush, we're going to have a 1-drop Building Snake, a 0-cost event, a Sanji, or that's a chopper rather, and then a Hongo. I have to imagine this is a big mulligan, and it is this hand not being too much better, honestly. We're going to go ahead and grab the Shanks off of the Uta, and our opponent is going to grab an OP10 Smoker off of their Virgo and pass. We're going to play another Uta, grabbing a Hongo. And we're going to go ahead and poke 6, which they're good at 2k. We're going to just go ahead and put this Building Snake on the board. Smoker not having too much removal. We're not too worried about it this turn. Smoker going to go ahead and swing 6. Very weird. We could have put a Dawn under the Sanji and then Leader's Guild and then swung 7. Not exactly sure why we didn't do that. This is a game very high on the ladder, I believe. So very, 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 very odd. Maybe this person isn't too familiar with Smoker and they're just trying it out. But Noel just putting a lot of these kind of like future casting a lot of these characters in the Hongo and Building Snake. He doesn't need them right now, but they can definitely come up later. Also, we have the Beckman this turn to remove the Smoker in conjunction with the Hongo, which is just devastating for the Smoker. Like, he really needed a Tashigi next to that Smoker, which is a big problem with the deck. If you do not play and protect that Smoker, it's tough, man. It's real tough. If you're not able to stick that Smoker and get that big 7k banish, re-stand a Dawn, it's just really, really devastating. Because it's hard to find too many additional turns to play them. But us casting out some of these little drops is now going to be punished by the Hody Jones. I'm not exactly sure why we're swinging 7 at a Hongo. I feel like we could have swung 3 with the Virgo and then 6 at the Hongo. But looks like it worked out okay. We have the Sanji and the Hody protected by the Rosie. So we would have to pop the Rosie here, which we're going to elect to do, and we're going to swing 7 at 5. I have to imagine if we have the counter, we're going to be pretty committed to this Hody. Yeah, and we are just going to hand rip them for 3, which Smoker being a 4-life leader, man, it makes it, oh, we're not even going to hand rip him for 3. We're going to absolutely outplay his ass. And hit him with the Otama. Otama, such a good card, such a good card. Maybe the best 2K in the entire game, dare I say. Maybe that would be a fun list for me to make. Best 2Ks in the game. Damn, I might do that after this. I'm going to write it down at least. That's a future video. Best 2Ks in the game. But we're going to go ahead and slam down the kid and swing 8. This kid, I don't think is going to be that detrimental to us. The thing is, when you play kid as a non-Bonnie deck, it's just so much less scary. It's just so much less scary. Like, we still get to swing the Rayleigh here, bro. We shouldn't be allowed to swing this Rayleigh. I think this is pretty much Jover. We're gonna need, if we have a Hody here, we get to play Hody essentially for what? For 5 Dawn. So we could go like 8-9-9, which is not good enough. Yeah, there's no prayer. We're cooked. We're goober cooked. I don't know what's going on. This person that Noel is playing is making some crazy actions, bro. He is making some crazy actions. I have literally no idea what he's trying to cook here. I guess just try to put him to 0 and then Hody next turn. And then we're just gonna swing 12 and then swing 5. It's gonna take a card and then swing 8, and this is not lethal. Can we survive the 15? There's no, wait, 2, 4. Yeah, we can survive it, right? 6, 8, 11. Yeah, we can survive it. We can survive it. If he had a Monet, though, wait, could he have survived it if... Wait. Never mind. Monet being played this turn doesn't get you any extra Dawn. If there was one on the board previously, but we would have never allowed that to happen. Damn. Yo, Noel having it all planned out, bro. Hitting him with the question mark is hella funny. I wonder if there was... Okay, so what did they have in hand? Did they have the Hody? No, they didn't. Okay. And they didn't have any rush. So I'm wondering, was there anything they could have done? This turn? I don't think so. I think this smoker was just cooked, bro. I think when you have all of your units removed every turn, you're just cooked, bro. Because you are forced to go for a 15 all-in when your Shanks opponent has 8 cards in hand. And they're just getting there. Honestly, like, this deck plays so much counter. It plays actually so many counter cards. And they play their bricks, especially in a matchup like this where the smoker player is not rushing you down that fast. That just means you have more time as the Shanks player to play out your bombs. And if you play out your bombs and the game is taking longer, you're going to be drawn, and you're going to be drawn into counter. So Shanks BDIF, I don't know. We'll see maybe by the time you guys watch this. I don't know what order I'm going to be posting these videos or anything, but maybe Shanks has won Pasadena or Virginia. I don't know. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.